What it do, what it do, what it do. It's your boy Trey Dub, and we back with another banger. If you haven't already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Like, comment, and share. What's the goddamn deal? My brother-in-law, Frederico.
What's going on, bro?
Man, sitting here grooving, man. Your boy sipping, and you ain't sipping with your boy.
I ain't sipping today, man. I'm good. I'm good. I'm on a new movement.
Yeah, you look like an activist, man, over there. You need to go get a job with Mr. Cornell X.
Why you crazy?
Yeah, man. So we in this episode number 6. We in week 6. Last week, numbers at all-time low, but it's all good because, you know, we trying to get legs up under the channel.
Correct.
Thank God for the BBL Drizzy. It's doing numbers. It's doing 1,000 average views an hour. So longest, and people come in, people are liking, but we just can't get a follow-up on it.
Right.
So
That's cool.
we just looking for that next one just to go. You know what I'm saying? So let's go and get into it. You ready?
Let's get right to it.
All right, let's go.
BUN, whose legal name is Bernard Freeman, and his wife Chevalier both testified about that 2019 attack at their Houston home. 25-year-old DeMonte Alief Jackson has pled guilty to aggravated robbery and burglary with intent to commit another offense. Well, Jackson's parents testified on his behalf, saying that he has an IQ of 81 and mental health issues. The Freemans say that Jackson forced his way into their home, put a gun to Mrs. Freeman's head to rob them and steal their car. BUN, who was upstairs, grabbed a gun, came downstairs, opened fire on Jackson, who by then was behind the wheel of a car in the family garage.
I like shooting back at me, and I proceeded to unload my weapon.
Then what happened?
Well, I wasn't sure if I unloaded my weapon, and then he fell out of the car, he threw his gun down. I started fighting with him. My wife came through the garage door. She started screaming.
Dad, you ain't gotta ask. No! Hang on,
All right. As we all know, BUN testified in court. He testified, he took the stand, and people calling him a snitch. Now, let me take this slow. I'm gonna start off by asking you a question. Are you a fan of UGK?
Yes.
You're a fan of the music, right?
Yes.
Rest in peace, Pimp C. What type of music, what type of rappers are Pimp C and BUN B? What type of rapper is BUN B?
Underground Kings.
Okay. Now, you consider that street rap, gangster rap?
Urban.
Gangster rap?
Yeah.
Hip hop, street,
Yeah.
urban, right?
Right.
So, you probably don't know this, but gangsters don't testify. You rapping that street shit, you rapping that hot shit that we like, gangsters do not take the stand. They don't. I'm not a gangster, but I used to rap. And I was rapping when I was in high school. I was rapping that gangster shit. And I was raised in a good home. So I'm listening to the lyrics that I'm rapping. I'm like, I got to stand on this shit. And then I just stopped. I said, I can't rap this talk because I'm a civilian. I'm not a gangster. You see what I'm saying? So I see why people upset about that. I get it. Now, was he wrong for defending, defending his wife, defending his home, protecting his home? No, he was right. He did the right thing. But you let the police do their job. I get why people in the outrage because this guy promotes gangster rap. He's Trill Burger. He's a Trill. He's a real. He's a G. I love BUN B. This ain't no BUN B slander at all. I'm just saying. Now, if you asking me, do I think he a snitch? Would I take the stand? number one, I'm a civilian, but it just, you know, people look at him as a gangster rapper. That's why they upset. So I'm not gonna say was he wrong or right. I'm just gonna say I get why people are outraged, and they got people that's saying he did what he had to do.
Y'all need to grow the fuck up. Grow up, people. This guy is an entrepreneur, businessman, mogul, whatever you want to call it. Got a family. Dude is 50 some years old. Who the hell cares about the code? The dude don't follow by those rules no more. He's a professor too at a college. Like, who cares about that? Like, it's only the young generation that follow codes. But everybody always want to talk about street code. So you tell me, we can play this game. Let's say I'm a rapper. Let's just say I am a rapper. And same incident happens to me. I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do. Dude break into my house. I got my gun. We fighting, we tumbling. You put a gun to my wife head, kids or whatever. I'm going to pull out my gun. I'm going to shoot you. If you live, you get caught by the cops. I'm telling them everything because you invaded my privacy. I'm at home minding my own business with my family, and you come in to intrude. So you mean to tell me I gotta let this man go because he invaded my privacy? Just because I want to follow some street code, but you invade my privacy. We ain't talking about some like a third party, like we know this other guy and I knew he broke into somebody else. No, you broke into my shit. No, I don't abide by those rules.
All right, but you do understand, but you know the difference between a gangster and a civilian, right? And I'm not saying he's a gangster. I'm going by,
but I just
people know him as a gangster rapper.
But I'm putting myself, if I was in his shoes, I'm like, I would do the same thing. I'm not finna say nah.
You would testify.
I'm gonna testify
Okay.
because you invaded my shit. You lucky you're alive.
So let me ask you this.
Because if he would have died.
Remember that, I don't know if you remember years ago the interview Cameron did when they asked him.
Rapper Cameron has made millions from his lyrics about life in the mean streets of Harlem. And a big part of his hip-hop culture is keeping your mouth shut when the cops come around. He told CNN's Anderson Cooper on 60 Minutes why he'd rather be silent than a snitch.
If you had seen who shot you, would you have told police?
No.
Why?
Because the type of business I'm in, it would definitely hurt my business. And the way that I was raised, I just don't do that. I was raised differently, not to tell.
So for you, it's really about business.
It's about business, but it's still also a code of ethics. Like I said, I'm raised from where we wasn't raised to tell. You wasn't brought up to say, hey, this guy did that. This guy did that. It's kind of like, not saying go do something bad to the person who did something to you, but it's kind of policing your own community.
Is there any situation where you think it's okay to talk to the police?
Yeah, definitely. Say hello, how you feel, everything all right, period.
Jim Jones. Recently, Jim Jones, I don't know if you've seen the footage, two guys jumped on him at the airport.
Excavator,
and then he told the police everything, and people calling Jim Jones a snitch.
Bro.
Yeah, people calling Jim Jones a snitch because you a gangster rapper. Let the police do their job.
See, I have a problem with people keep saying, like, bro, these guys are in their 50s. We still talk. They move different now. Everybody
Be careful
else
what you promote.
I'm just saying.
Be careful with you.
But I understand that. But bro, you age as you go. You evolve. Like Jay-Z, you evolve from this guy to a businessman.
Well, you can't put Jay-Z in it.
No.
Jay-Z don't rap that he made the transition.
He
don't rap like that
but
anymore.
I'm saying, so you saying BUN B didn't make no transition? Dude is a businessman, bro. Like the dude, I don't even think he even rap I don't even think he rap no more. But I know he's got that the
No, he do
trail
features sometime.
Yeah, like nobody be on that same stuff. That let me know
Listen,
that this generation is screwed.
I'm not saying Bun B did anything wrong or right. I'm just saying I get what people are saying.
I don't know, man. Y'all need to grow the F up for real. Like this, everybody keep the street code, this code, bro. You could be 90 years old, you still gotta follow street codes. Like, dude, that's old. That's the past. Let it be. Now I'm a family man, got a place of business. This a whole new life. I don't give a damn about that. But once you intrigued with what I got going on, it's a problem. I don't care. You look like I said, you lucky you still alive. That's all I'm
But you know, once a gangster, always a gangster.
Yeah, you
know what I'm
you can
saying?
still be a gang. Look, even Nipsey Hussle still was gangster, but the dude, he wasn't rapping about. He involved himself. You start listening to his music. He don't talk about shooting people up no more. He just talking about the growth, the marathon. People grow from that. Y'all stuck. That's why people who still be living that life they gonna stay in the same boat always because they don't believe there's a better place. Tupac rapped about all this stuff, man, and he grew. So once you grow into another level in life, that's when people want to keep you in the same that stigma, you know.
Anticipated fight between Jake Paul and Mike Tyson has a new date. They'll face off in AT&T Stadium on November 15th. That fight was originally scheduled for July, but Tyson recently suffered a flare-up of an ulcer that impacted his training schedule. The former heavyweight champion says he's fully recovered now. Tickets for the original date will be honored for the new date. Seats are still available through SeatGeek right now, with prices ranging from about $100 to buckle up for this one. More than $52,000 for ringside seats.
More than 52,000 for ringside seats? I wish I would. Look, November 15th, right?
Right.
According to what I looked up, that's on a Friday.
It's on a Friday.
I had plans of throwing a fight party at the house because it was on a Saturday. And on a Friday, I can't do it. I'm not saying I'm not gonna watch the fight. I can't throw the party.
Okay.
So a lot of people gonna be upset. But November, man.
That's
I thought they was gonna say like at least August or September.
That's a whole nother extra 3 months.
Man.
So
I don't like it, but it is what it is. But my main concern, I wish Mike Tyson. I'm praying for him a full recovery.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know what's going on, but
she said it was a ulcer or something. Like ulcer, you know, it be in your stomach. So
okay.
You know, I didn't know what it was. The reason why they had. So that's.
I didn't even know. I heard her say it, but I'm not in tune with what it is. So you say that's the stomach?
Yeah,
area?
ulcer.
Man, I wish Mike Tyson the best. This fight let me know one thing. Maybe he's not well out financially because at your age, why are you taking this fight? You know, and is it the real deal? They say it's a real fight. We're gonna see. There's a lot of money to be made. So again, I wish Mike the best. Go out there and make your money, man.
Hey, man. Now, I've been, you know, Mike Tyson. Last time I made a mistake is Iron Mike.
You said Money Mike last
I said
time.
Money Mike. I don't know what was going in my head. Maybe I was thinking of Money Mayweather. So, you know, Money Mike and but yeah, Iron Mike, man, is 50-some years old. Again, most people saying, do he need the money? They be worrying about his financial situation. Why the brother can't just want to see if he still got it? Like, come on, y'all. Everybody always got to paint.
Don't get it twisted. And he fighting for the money.
Yeah,
he ain't fighting to see if he still got it. He don't got nothing to prove to nobody.
Right.
It's always about the money.
Well, I can't be mad at that. She might donate it to charity. Who knows?
Shit, he gonna buy him a new house.
Delonte West Mojo, who we know has struggled with abuse, with drug abuse issues, and with criminal issues in the past, was arrested early this morning at about 4:30 in the morning in Fairfax, Virginia, on 2 misdemeanor charges. But this situation is far more serious. There is the mugshot mojo. And I mean, you want to talk about an alarming photo. That's it right there. That was, again, taken early this morning. Delonte West at the local jail in Fairfax County. Let's talk about, Mojo, what happened during the arrest, though, because this could have been far worse. And this could be a very different conversation than the one that we're having right here today. Because, Mojo, when police made contact with Delonte West early this morning, they were trying to serve a warrant. He ran. He fled, according to police. Now, police gave chase. They actually momentarily lost Delonte West. They didn't know where he went, so they go looking around. Mojo, they find him unresponsive, essentially unconscious on the ground. Now, they suspect that he might be having some sort of overdose, so they administer Narcan. Now, Narcan is that emergency nasal pump that is used in opioid overdoses, and it essentially reverses the effects of the very powerful pain medication, and it can snap you right back to consciousness. Well, they administer a dose of Narcan, and it has no effect. They have the ambulance rush over. They arrive. They bring Delonte to the hospital. He's given another dose of Narcan, and thankfully, that worked. They got the desired effects, and he was back conscious. Ultimately, he is released. He's discharged from the hospital, Mojo, but he obviously doesn't get to go home. He's then kicked over back to the jail, where he now sits as we sit here and take the show in the afternoon. He has a $2,000 bond. If he posts that, he will be released. Unclear what his financial situation is here, though. We're looking at the 2 charges. Violating conditions of release is the 1 misdemeanor. The 2nd misdemeanor being the resisting arrest for him running away.
Man, it's a sad situation to see Delonte West down and out. We've seen clips over the years of him on YouTube just looking bad, man, and to know that he was in the NBA playing with LeBron James, man, amongst others. And he was a pretty good basketball player. And now to see him like this, that let me know, man, that can be you. That can be me. You know, like, mental health is real. I know someone I went to school with. I ain't gonna say his name. The guy's homeless now. He's a crackhead, man. I seen him, talk to him, and it's like, man, I remember you back in school. And now I'm 42. I'm assuming he's 42, 41, maybe 40. But when I seen him, he looked like he 65. I almost cried. You see what I'm saying? So just imagine the people that's affected by Delonte West, his family, his friends. Every time they think about him or see him, they cry, man. Like, dang, man. You know, we want to help him, but he don't want our help. He's fine where he is. From what he said, you know, I'm good. I'm a firm believer of you could try to help somebody, but they have to help themselves. You know what they say, you can lead horse to the water, but you can't make them drink it. Right. So I just keep him in my prayers, man, and I wish the best for him, man, because it's just a sad situation, man, with Delonte West.
I mean, through the years of him, you know, being out the NBA, we hear the similar stories as him being on the streets. I think one time he was in Dallas somewhere, somebody spotted him holding a feed me, you know, a sign when you're homeless and stuff. And I think at that moment, I'm like, dude, it made millions. And to be on the street, then become drug head, addicted. And I want to know what happened. Like, did he was just smoking some marijuana, and then somebody laced his stuff. Cause I don't know, how do you end up just getting on stuff like that? Cause once you be on crack or any of them hard drugs, it's hard to come off of. And it's like it keep calling your name. Cause I know somebody personally too, that was on that stuff, and they not here no more.
Yeah.
So I hope, this is a learning lesson again with him. Hopefully he can get the help he desperately needs, man. Cause I hate seeing this, man. And I seen his mug shot, man. He don't even look. He look like an old man.
Yeah.
It go back to what you just said, but dang, that's crazy. So that's
what's old girl name? She was an actor. She's on the street too, down bad.
Oh, the one that played it on I know, Maya Campbell.
Yeah,
from In the House.
Fine. Used to be fine ass.
Man, yeah. It's crazy how your life can just change just for just doing drugs. And this ought to be a, example to like the younger youth. Like, man, like you smoking all, just make sure nobody lacing y'all stuff, because that's technically how stuff happens.
See how DMX passed.
Is that another one?
What's the other guy named Michael, the actor? He played in I think The Wire, Michael something, man. I'll put it on the screen and you'll see who I'm talking about.
That's sad.
Remember Whitney Houston, man, before she died? We can go on and on, man. How Prince died, Michael Jackson, they were dope fiends, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we gotta call it how it is. They was on that stuff, the pills and stuff like that, but all that's drugs, so.
And that just let me know, no matter how much money you can make, that don't mean nothing. You still human. So
everybody have vices, man.
Yep.
We all fighting with something.
Correct.
None of us perfect. We just have to look at other people's situation as a learning, lesson. Man, look, the WNBA, I subscribe to, I think it's called League Pass on YouTube. Don't quote me on that. Because I want to see what everybody talking about with Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese. I seen Angel Reese play like 3 days ago. And I can't remember the team that they played, that Chicago played, but she got a double-double. She's good at rebounds. She's good at defense. She might be better on defense than offense. Y'all correct me if I'm wrong. But she passed the ball a lot, and she get down there, man, and post up. And what I love about Angel Reese is she's a fighter. She talk that shit, and I love her attitude. She's a team leader. And she want all the smoke. That's what I love about Angel Reese, man. And she fine too. Yeah. Caitlin Clark, I finally seen her play. Was it today? When did I see her? I was on the phone with you.
Yesterday.
Yesterday? I think they was playing against the Mystic. Mystic. Yeah. Man, she like a female version of Steph Curry.
I'm about to say that.
She be hitting those threes, man. I think with Caitlin Clark, she need to get more tougher. I know she don't pay attention to what people say, and that's cool. But I think she get like a little more tougher, man. Get a little talk back, have her chest out a little bit, a little attitude. But her game speaks for itself, man. A lot of people upset, man, because she didn't make the national team roster. This is my first time watching the WNBA. And I'm not in tune with, a lot of like the national roster and how many games they play and when is the playoffs, I don't know anything. I just know I'm subscribed and I'm learning and I support the ladies, man. I want to see them win. I want to see them get that money up. These girls need to stop hating on her. And I know what y'all saying. Well, she's a rookie, but we're not going to baby her. She got to come with it. You know, we've been in the WNBA for years. She got to come with it. I get that too. But a lot of y'all hating too. A lot of y'all out there hating. You know, so say you.
I'm gonna be real. I haven't dived into the women NBA in years, man, since the Houston comments when Cheryl Swoops, Cynthia Cooper, and etc. Yeah, we had all four back to back championships. You know, and I was a kid. And as soon as I, became a teenager, and I don't really hear nothing about the women's basketball like that. Besides, what's that girl that used to play for the Sparks? Lisa Leslie or something?
I remember her.
Yeah, man, she was the truth. And now you got two. This day and age, you got Caitlin Clark, and you got Angel Reese. I know everybody call her the Bayou Barbie.
Yeah,
the even villain. But I don't know why people are hating on this lady, man. And I mean, far as me seeing her highlights, she can ball. Like,
they need to stop making this about race, man. Whoever doing that is just pathetic.
you know,
this don't have nothing to do about race. You know, people be hating, man. Like, that's why I don't have no friends today, man. Like, that girl's balling. I'm gonna give credit when credit due. I seen her, and I wish her much success. What's the most they make a year?
they make.
What's the most? What's the max?
Between 70 and 100,000.
Okay. When I was watching Angel Reese tonight, there was a lot of empty seats. But when I seen Caitlin Clark play yesterday, it was sold out. Yeah. So it is what it is, man. But I wish the best for Caitlin Clark. No hate here. Angel Reese, keep looking good, girl. Keep doing your thing out there on the court. And I am a supporter of the WNBA. Salute.